What's up, what's up, what's up, Gemini? Welcome, guys, to your reading this week. I've already done some pick a card love readings, so we're not going to get into love. We're just going to kind of get into what is the energy that's going on and what is it that you need to know moving forward. This is going to be a short reading, not too crazy in depth right now, it's a little bit overwhelming to do super in-depth all zodiac readings, and if you don't do them all, somebody gets hurt because they're like, why didn't you do my sign? So this little description here, but please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Set that notification bell down there in the corner somewhere. And with that being said, I've got your energies out on the table. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Source, what does Gemini need to know this week? How can we assist Gemini in their journey? What information do they need to know? What topic do you want to talk about, Source? Let's bring that up. What topic do you want to talk about, Source, for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know moving forward? Your guys' energy's been coming out really strong, so I'm doing you guys first. Alright, I hear one more. Yeah. What do you want to talk to Gemini about, Source? Alright. What does Gemini need to know, Source? What does Gemini need to know? Thank you. Try not to, move your cards too much here. Okay, what else do you want Gemini to know? Okay, coming out strong already. Cool. One more card, Source. What else do you want Gemini to know? Okay, this one wants to come out. Move these over. We got on the bottom of the deck. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords in the upright. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your energy. You don't have to. That's just what's coming out. So we've got the Seven of Coin in the upright. Okay, we have the Empress. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, thank you, guys. So we've got the Empress energy coming through. So you could be dealing, again, we've got Libra and Taurus energy coming in strong. And the Tower in the reverse. Okay. So Gemini, your overall energy is you're very stuck in your head. You're feeling like a lot of peer pressure right now. You're feeling like you have to do things because somebody's telling you that you need to do things. And any Gemini that I've ever met, I know that that is not how a Gemini likes to roll. Gemini is very independent. Gemini is very much in their space, and they very much like to make their own decisions. And part of that is because of that duality that's going on there. So it's like you don't want to feel trapped by somebody who's telling you that you need to act or be or think or do something a certain way. And so right now, you're kind of feeling like you're being pressured by everybody else outside of you to do something. I feel like there's a lot of anger coming up, and you're in a space. This is odd for you, Gemini, because you are the sign of communication. I'm getting this serious feeling, though, that you're not willing to speak your truth in this matter. Like, there's somebody that's really, weighing in on you, and you don't want to speak about it. Like, you don't want to tell them what's up because there's a feeling of fear that's coming through. There's a feeling of lack of control is what I'm hearing. Okay, and it does have to do with your coins. So maybe it's because you're involved with somebody and you're helping support them. Or it could be that you're very much in this place of wanting to have balance between ingenuity and creativity. And it's like you're trying to set out on your own, but you're not able to take that next step because there's something that's stopping you right now. That's in your current mindset, okay? But it's like you do have this ability to create the space that you want. You have this ability to create the life that you want and bring in the money that you want. If you're willing to kind of shut, if you see this coin right here, it's very much isolated in this card. So you need to isolate yourself and kind of really embrace that earth energy and Be okay with things moving slow. I think that's very hard for you, Gemini, when things move slow, because you get very impatient. It's not a bad thing. It's just that's traits of being an air sign. And so this is telling you that you need to really embrace that slow moving energy and be willing to protect that. Be willing to watch over that and step up into this power, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is that power, the Empress energy, the ability to really create the things that you want and really to ground that here in this reality, ground that in this 3D. Not only that, but to speak your truth and to walk with love in your heart for others. Like, you guys are ruled by your heart and your arms. And so it's like, if you're not getting enough time in that is creating self-care or self-love or the ability for you to really work on your heart space, you guys can very much close off and become disassociated from the world. And it really affects the relationships that are around you, okay? I feel like you're trying to avoid this tower moment here. It is in the reverse. So it is talking about how if you really truly want this, you need to go for it and not be afraid and fear what's going to come next. Just really take that leap of faith here and allow yourself to do so. And what's going to happen is you're going to avoid something that could be like a huge catastrophe. You have to trust yourself in this. I think this is really talking about self-trust and really embracing that intuition that you're allowing to come through, because the Empress is a very intuitive. She's the mother of the tarot. And in this, she's very much telling you and reminding you that it's okay to embrace this nurturing energy. I think that you've kind of cut yourself off from that nurturing energy and you're finding yourself really in this, Four of Swords energy here. This is air energy. It's easy for you guys to get stuck in your head. It's easy for you guys to not listen to your intuition, because intuition is more about being nurturing towards self and allowing that to come through and trusting that. But I think right now what's going on is that you're stuck in your head and you're really in this place of like, I don't want to be proven wrong, but I also don't want others to control what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so it's interesting because your angels are telling you that they're with you. You are protected. There's stability in this next step that you're about to take. Don't fear that, but know that this is a lucky change for you. Okay, we've got 7 coming up twice, so 7 may be a powerful number for you. Paying attention to that. I also see 3 here twice. There's progress that's being made. So again, you've got 2 master numbers coming out, and being willing to evaluate those for yourself and not be afraid to really embrace the depth of the meaning of those. So you guys are going to avoid this upset, though. I think that there was an upset that was coming and you felt it, and it was like you kind of tried to avoid it already. But what Source wants you to know is the best way to avoid that is by doing what's best for you, right? Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so there's definitely this situation that could potentially come up, and I think that this is what your eyes are on. It's like you're afraid that things are going to fall apart, and at this point it's like there could be a devastation that does arise from it, but you have to understand that it is for your good. It is for your good. Like, you're being pushed in this direction. You're being pushed to really embrace this. You're being pushed to really work on this for yourself. This is about you embracing your own power. This is about you really being firm and being your own connected self, to your higher self. And are you willing to take that chance? Are you willing to move towards that? Are you willing to really embrace the depth of that? Or are you going to allow this fear of this upset to keep you from doing that? Like, again, that's very heavy in your mind. It's very heavy in your mindset. And with this Empress here, she's looking at this, and it's like she's kind of like concerned about moving forward to this, and I'm feeling like this blockage. It's like you're blocking this off. It's like I'm holding on to this idea for the right time, but I don't feel like there's ever going to come a right time. And that's because, Gemini, there isn't. Like, you just have to be willing to take that step, okay? Let's get some oracle cards for you here. Again, these aren't going to be very long readings. These are just kind of like energy updates, what's going on right now. But yeah, let's kind of get into it. Let's see. What oracle advice can we give to our Gemini friends, Source? One card, please. What oracle advice can we give to our Gemini friends? What oracle advice? Okay, so 2 cards wanted to come out. I'm glad that this one came out. Nurturing. It's interesting because this is earth energy, and earth energy is all about nurturing yourself. You got Gaia, and Gaia is earth, Mother Earth. So this is about you doing this for your own good. This isn't about you doing this to improve or to impress or to change anybody else. This is about you being willing to nurture yourself and to really have that ability and that strength within to do what's best for you, Gemini, because you can't sit here in a place where you want to do something but you're afraid to do something because other people are involved. There's always going to be other people involved, and everybody has their own opinions. You know, my grandpa has this perfect saying about opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So just keeping that in mind. It's 11:11 on the clock. So keep that in mind and keep that in your headspace, knowing that, okay, I'm doing this because I want to do this for me. I'm doing this because my truth matters to me. Very much your truth coming out in this. Very much working on your throat chakra. You guys are the sign of communication. So if you guys are cutting yourself off from speaking your truth, and I'm not talking about the egotistical truth like I have to be right. I'm talking about the truth of like, you know what? I have this creative idea that I really want to pursue, and I don't care what other people say about it. I'm doing it for me, and that's why I started this in the beginning, okay? So that's what this is really telling you. It's like, again, this 4 of Swords is really in that space of being cut off from speaking yourself and your truth and your reality into life and into existence, because there's this concern of peer pressure. There's this concern of letting other people down. The only person you're going to let down if you don't do this is you. Okay, Gemini? And then we've got DNA karma that came out. And I feel like this is something that your family has dealt with in the past. Okay, like it's in your blood. It's like you're the sign of communication for purpose in your family, because I feel like nobody else had that strength backing them. And so you came as a Gemini so that you could really empower your DNA and your future generations to really step up into that powerful place of communication. That's not an easy place to get into. It's not an easy place to live in, because so much of the time it's like when we speak our truth, somebody is going to come in with their own opinion. It's not even a truth. It's just their own opinion on something. And that deters people from speaking their truth. And I feel like that's the thing here. It's like you're being asked to ground yourself. Really get grounded. Allow your creativity to flow, okay? And then you will actually alter the DNA for future generations. You will allow this to become something that is a strength within your own ancestral blood. And that's what this card always makes me think of, the ancestors coming out. Like, look, we've dealt with this in the past. We've allowed this fear, okay? This is about being in your headspace. We've allowed this fear to stop us from this beautiful thing that we have. This beautiful thing that we're trying to protect, this beautiful thing that we want, but because of this fear, we never chased after, because we were afraid of letting everybody down. Look, here's the deal, Gemini. You're going to let people down and you're going to inspire others. Are you going to let that fear of letting other people down be the thing that controls you and keeps you in this space? Are you going to really empower yourself, nurture your idea, nurture yourself, and allow yourself to really embrace that and stop caring about what everybody else around you thinks? This is not about improving. I keep saying improving. This is not about impressing other people. This is about you doing what you feel you need to do and owning that. How can you do that? All right. This is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so very much for joining me. Please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell down below so you're always notified when the next reading does come out. I am doing more pick-a cards than I am focusing on zodiac readings, but I will be doing these moving forward, we'll see how it goes, okay? All right, with that being said, I love you guys, and thank you for stopping by Becky's House of Cards. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. I'm out of the house for now. Mwah. I love you guys. Peace out.